I'm in my email, and one of the things that I noticed a client showed me is that for some reason they didn't see the email within their email by even searching my name, Transformed by O. So I've learned that you have to actually search info at Transformed by O. If it's not showing up, perhaps it landed in the spam folder. This is a good incentive to go ahead and add my email to your contacts list. That way, anytime I send an email, that you will get it, especially when I send updates or deals, anything of that sort. You definitely want to make sure that you are receiving the things that I'm sending. So be sure to add me to your contacts. Go ahead and click on the email. And in the email, you see the first blue link is my hair dashboard. So now you are on this page, and this is where you're going to actually duplicate the dashboard. So in order to duplicate, in the top right corner, you're going to click on these three lines, and at the bottom, you're going to see the second option says duplicate. So now that you've already downloaded Notion onto your phone, it's going to land within your Notion space, the one that you used whether your email or a login to enter. So I'm going to select the workspace, which is usually going to be probably connected to your Google space or whatever you want to connect it to, even if you create your own login. So now it is in my workspace, but let's actually go to my home page. So I'm going to click on the bottom left corner where it says home, and I'm going to give it a couple of seconds because it is still downloading, and in a second it should show my healthy hair dashboard within this list. So now the dashboard is downloaded, and something that I think you should do to make this very easy to access is open the dashboard and click on the top right corner and click add to favorites. What that's going to do is whenever you get into your home page, the My Healthy Hair dashboard is going to be the first thing you always see, and it's always going to be at the top of your favorites. That way, if it gets lost within this area, you never have to feel like you're searching for it. So now let's get back into it. And the first thing here is my hair snapshot. So the cool thing about this is where you can actually set a reminder for the year and then check out other things that are going on with your hair. Let's say things that you should do when it comes to managing your vitamin intake, your water intake, things of that sort. So I'm going to start by tapping on these toggles in the My Hair snapshot, starting with my next reminders. So this is giving me trim reminders, daily reminders, weekly reminders, and monthly reminders. And each toggle has a lot of information under it. So starting with trim reminders. If I speak to my stylist and she tells me that I only need 2 trims a year, then what I'm going to do is actually click 2 trims a year, and that's going to automatically add those dates to my calendar. And this is why it's important to download Notion Calendar, because it adds those dates to your Notion calendar. And if you turn on the notifications for both apps, then this will bring reminders to your phone. So let's say my next trim is going to be May 25th. On May 25th, I'm going to get a reminder from Notion that, hey, you should schedule your trim with your stylist. And that's the beauty of this, because sometimes you kind of forget, like, I don't know when I had my last trim, or I think I'm supposed to do it this time. And sometimes, of course, you just base it on how your hair feels, how it's behaving. But if you want to be very structured, I highly suggest that you choose one of these buttons. You only need to click it once. I give you instructions. You only need to click it once. And that's set it and forget it for the year. And of course, on the final day or the final trim within that cycle that you're supposed to trim. So let's say you're supposed to get 3 trims, not supposed to, but let's say you opt to get 3 trims a year. On the 3rd trim, there's going to be a reminder that actually tells you to reset your reminders. So I've set it up in this button. You don't need to know this information. If you want to get, in the nitty gritty of Notion, then great. You can learn what these buttons mean and how I created this. But essentially here in the last reminder, I put wording to reset your trim reminders. What that means is when you see that reminder, you're going to come back to Notion and click this button again, which is going to let you know that, hey, it's time for me to go ahead and set my next, let's say, 3 reminders for the next year. And you'll essentially do this once a year, every year. And once you click those reminders, it's actually going to show up in this drop down right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click the 3. And now this shows up in this bottom area telling me, hey, this is time. You're going to trim your hair June 11th, October 9th, and February 6th. And like I said, these dates will show up within my Notion calendar once I download that app on my phone and laptop as well. So I'm done with my trim reminders. Once you click it once, you can close that. I'm going to go to my daily reminders. And this is just a way to track your habits. And you can see this every day. So this area is going to be empty every day until you actually click it. So if today I applied the serum that I'm supposed to apply when it comes to, I'm trying to, see this particular area grow out, or my dermatologist suggested that I use this particular medication on my scalp and it's supposed to be used daily for the next month. Well, now I can come here and write that I did it. And then let's say I'm trying to take some hair vitamins. I'm trying to be on my MSM hair vitamins. So I come here and I say that I took my vitamins. And then let's say I'm really into trying to make sure that I'm well hydrated. So I also say that I hit my water goal. Now, of course, you can put more specific details within each of these when it comes to your water goal. So let's say if I wanted to modify this button and say, hit my water goal of 96 ounces, then I can actually change the wording here. But right now we're aiming for simplicity. So this is about things that you want to do daily that you can now track and you can see that you've done it. And there will be a way to see the trends of what you've done within your Notion calendar. And like I said, of course, if you decide to download the app. Now, when it comes to weekly reminders, here is where you can set things that you are typically going to do weekly or bi-weekly. So one of the most common things is doing a bi-weekly deep conditioner. Some people like to deep condition their hair every single week. It just depends. I think this is why it's good to have a professional who is very familiar with how to take care of hair and the health of hair, not just good at styling hair, but good at actually taking care of the nature of your hair, because then we can get down to the nitty-gritty of the things that we need to do for your hair. So I would say on average, a deep conditioning every 2 weeks is a good cadence. So what that's going to do is when I come here and click to schedule 6 deep conditioners, this is just reminding me that, hey, every 2 weeks, it's going to remind me, deep condition your hair. But on that last one, just like in trim reminders, it's telling me to reset this, meaning I need to come back to this place, click the button so it gives me the reminders again. This is not something that you are required to do, of course. You're going to customize this dashboard the way you want. But if you're a person who tends to forget and you need a little boost and a little reminder, here's where you can set that up. And let's say I want to do a scalp massage every single week for the next 12 weeks, for the next 3 months. Then I can click that 12 massage every week. It's kind of compressed in the app, but if you were on the desktop, you would see the full wording of the button. But essentially, I would click that and it would also show up within my list of tasks to do. So as you can see, some of the tasks that I did earlier shows up here. And then you can also see the things when it comes to deep conditioner, you see them all showing up here. So those are my weekly reminders. And when I'm done setting that, I can close it. And lastly, monthly reminders. And this is just going to show the things that need to be done per month. You can literally come and click on this blue plus sign and personally add your own monthly reminder. Like for me, my schedule currently opens 40 days at a time. So let's say I wanted to come and put a reminder in the next 40 days. I need to make sure that I come back to Transform by Oakley schedule and book my appointment. But let's say it's this day. So this is when I'm going to go ahead and come and remind myself to come and book on the calendar so that I get the exact date and time that I want when it comes to an appointment with her as in me, or with my particular stylist. Let's say your stylist opens her books up every first of every month. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure that I set a reminder for every first. For March 1st, I'm going to make sure that there's a reminder there to let me know that I need to book. I can even change the wording, book with so-and-so, and it will remind me to go and book with my stylist. You can also update this salon link. Of course, I put my own link because, I am the creator of this template. But if you wanted to, you can actually modify this, and you can modify the templates of salons by clicking on this blue area, and this will allow you to change up, clicking edit, and this will allow me to change up transform by O to whatever link goes to your salon. Sorry, goes to your stylist. And I can go more in depth on this in a different video, but I just wanted to show you a quick way to add monthly reminders. So you see your month at large. And like I said, this monthly calendar is not just here to be within Notion, but also connects to Notion Calendar. That's the beauty of this dashboard, so that you can actually get reminders on your phone. So now that I'm done with monthly reminders, I'm going to go ahead and close reminders altogether. And let's look at some routine things. So one of the things that I wanted to do was create a space where people can actually document their shampoo days. Because what happens often is I ask clients, how frequently do you shampoo your hair? And they say, every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. But it's always a question mark. I'm not really confident in their answer, and I don't think they are either. So if we want to get very detailed and specific, you can come here, and every time you shampoo your hair, you can literally click log your wash day, and it's telling me that today is the day that I logged it. And if I wanted to, I can add notes of what I used. I can put more details of the style that I use. Did I take down braids? Did I deep condition? There's many ways to do a lot of the same things, but ultimately, this is a way to document what you're actually doing to your hair. So past that, we also have current routine. So this little section here is actually in other areas of the template. This is going to allow me to put specific things that I'm doing to my hair, but also see what I've been doing to my hair. So my current routine, let's say I'm doing a silk press, and right now I'm using Olaplex and Joico Recovery Balm for my conditioners. And let's say for my heat protectant, this is what I'm using. But if I wanted to, I can search this list and add to that list, or I can even create my own. Let's say something that's not in here, I can create my own and add it to that list.